After the announcement of fiscal stimulus package of rupees 20 lakh crore by the Honorable Prime Minister. After the announcement of fiscal stimulus package of rupees 20 lakh crore by the Honorable Prime Minister yesterday, the Finance Minister is going to share the details of the package under Mission Atmanirbhar Bharat. First, the Honorable FM and MOS will brief, then we will take some questions from you. Over to Finance Minister.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me with my mask or should I remove it? Are you okay? It's better now? Good afternoon. I'm sure all of you will have heard the Honorable Prime Minister speak last night to the nation. You will have heard the Honorable Prime Minister speak last night to the nation. He laid out a vision, a comprehensive vision. And that vision was laid out after wide and deep consultation with several sections of our society. And these discussions were held at various levels, with various ministries, and also gradually taken up to the level of the Prime Minister's office. And the Prime Minister himself has been spending considerable time to make sure that the inputs obtained are given due consideration and they form a part of the package that's being given to the country. Is called as Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. We say quite often. I know, coming from South India, a lot of people wondered what it actually meant. So for their benefit, I'll just say what it means in the 4 languages, subject of course to perfectionist corrections. Suya Sarbu Bharadam in Tamil, Suya Adharita in Telugu, Suyam Asarittan in Malayalam, and Swayam Avalambita in Kannada. Subject to correction, it may not be the perfect translation, but something to take it closer to what it means. So Atmanirbhar Bharat is what we are talking about. And you heard the Prime Minister clearly say that this is going to be resting on 5 important pillars. 5 important pillars: the economy, infrastructure, technology-driven systems, demography, and demand. So if these are the 5 pillars on which we are trying to build Atmanirbhar Bharat, the focus obviously will be what can be defined as the factors of production in today's language. Factors of production, all of us know that we've been hearing it: land, labor, capital, and enterprise. Today, we recast it, say it the same way, but then essentially referring to the very same factors of production, but in this Atmanirbhar Bharat, our focus therefore would be on those factors of production which are land, labor, liquidity, and law. So essentially it addresses issues of ease of doing businesses, ease of doing compliance and regulations being due diligence of brands and build them to a global level. So there is a global value chain for us. Certainly when he says Atmanirbhar Bharat, it is not to look inward. A confident India which can rest on its strengths and also be able to contribute to the globe, the way in which the Prime Minister rightly pointed out. The production of PPE and masks and also ventilators to an extent has rapidly grown within these 40 days. We have the capability, we have the enterprise to build such capabilities and help the world with it. And therefore India in 2014-19 regime was a listening, was a sensitive and also was a responding government. And that is why I list before you the very. It's important for us to recall that now, even as we talk about building a new India, building an India which is going to be Atmanirbhar. If I were to group them into different categories and list out what has been done by this government, even in between 2014 and 19, if you were to talk about the poor, we had the DBT-based reforms, based on which today, as we look at the migrants, look at the poor, look at the lockdown in their lives and the impact it has made in their lives, the DBT enabled us to directly put money into their accounts, and they didn't even have to go to the bank to collect it. The bank mitras were able to come and deliver. PM Awas Yojana.
इन सब के जरिए लोगों को मुफ्त कुकिंग गैस
made it possible for people to have
मुमकिन हो पाया.
In the last 3 months. It wouldn't have been
उज्ज्वला
possible
स्कीम के
to
जरिए ही ये
people
मुफ्त
to have their
कुकिंग
cooking
गैस उन तक
gas
पहुंची.
given
स्वच्छ
unless
भारत
the Ujjwala
अभियान
scheme
और
was so
आयुष्मान भारत
successfully implemented.
गरीबों के लिए
Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and Ayushman Bharat.
उठाए गए कदम है.
And therefore for the poor, during the last tenure, the several schemes which benefited were all reform driven.
कृषि के
If I were
लिए
to talk
फसल
about
पीएम फसल
agriculture
बीमा
in the
योजना,
same spirit, PM Fasal Bima Yojana, PM Kisan Yojana, which again has come
इनके
out
जरिए
handy,
लॉकडाउन के
that
वक्त
we
भी
were
हम
able to
किसानों तक पैसा
front
पहुंचा
load
पाए हैं.
the money to the
नमस्कार, मैं हूं अंजना ओम कश्यप. हमें उम्मीद है ये वीडियो आपको पसंद आया होगा. लेटेस्ट खबरों के लिए यूं ही देखते रहिए आज तक और इस वीडियो के पसंद आने पर लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें.